Okey, nampak ke apa yang saya share tu? Nampak? Okey, alhamdulillah. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonir bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'il mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Okey, raditu billahi rabba wa bi islami dina Muhammad nabiyya wa rasula. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okey, selamat sejahtera, selamat malam pada semua pelajar. Okey, sorry saya terpaksa pegang mic speaker daripada wire speaker ni sebab saya di kafe luar dan dalam masa yang sama ada influencer dia tengah buat rakaman dengan owner kafe Al-Haddad Cafe ni. Okay, di Batam Kios. So saya terpaksa cover sikit lah supaya bunyi tu bising perbualan dia pakai mic tu tak mengganggu kita. Okay. So okay. Boleh kita mulakan Dah bersedia belum? Dah bersedia belum? Okey. Okey. So malam ini saya dah berbincang dan juga maklumkan kepada AJK Surau An-Nur ANC untuk kita buatkan satu sesi perbincangan soalan set clone PSPM set daripada Kolej Matrikulasi Kelantan. Set ni dalam 2022-23 tapi silibusnya sama dengan silibus sekarang. So kita bincangkan, so walaupun di set yang 2 tahun ke belakang tapi konten dengan silibus yang terkini sama. So pada saya tak ada masalah kalau kita bincangkan. Kerana yang penting isi kandungan soalan dengan silibus adalah benda yang sama. Okay. So ini juga sebenarnya sebagai makluman kepada para pelajar, saya ada deal dengan AJK ANC yang mana setiap hari Rabu saya akan adakan pengisian bersama dengan AJK sama ada kuliah maghrib isyak ataupun kelas di Dewan Kuliah, kelas ulang kaji Dewan Kuliah ataupun kelas secara atas talian, usrah secara atas talian. Sebagai membantu para pelajar ANC untuk kita kata mengimarahkan dan menyemarakkan program surau secara kecil tetapi berterusan. Okey, dan saya rasa para pelajar semua, saya yakin para pelajar dah berada dalam mod nak menuju kepada peperiksaan akhir. Kerana para pelajar ada lebih kurang 3 minggu lebih, 3 minggu untuk kuliah, seminggu untuk minggu ulang kaji dan kemudian menduduki PSPM. So saya tekankan di sini pada para pelajar semua supaya menukar mod ataupun naikkan gear. Kalau kita drive kereta tu naik gear ketiga dan gear keempat. Bermakna jangan tunggu minggu ulang kaji baru kita nak para pelajar nak buat ulang kaji semua. Okey, boleh mulakan ulang kaji seawal mungkin. Dan apa yang saya buat ini nanti insya-Allah saya akan upload ke channel YouTube supaya para pelajar saya akan share semula dalam WhatsApp group ataupun Telegram supaya para pelajar boleh lihat semula, mendengar semula penjelasan dan memahami bila kita dah para pelajar dengar berkali-kali. Okey. Okey. So saya mulakan sedikit pengisian sedikit saja dalam beberapa 3 minit. Okey. Kalau kita baca balik surah Al-Alaq, firman Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, a'udzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra' bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra' wa rabbukal akramul ladzi 'allama bil qalam. 'Allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. Baik, kalau kita tengok pada surah Al-Azim. Kalau tengok pada ayat pertama tu, bacalah dengan nama Tuhanmu yang menciptakan. So, saya ambil mungkin sepatah dua je daripada ayat tersebut. para pelajar, apa yang para pelajar belajar sama ada bahasa Melayu, bahasa Inggeris, bahasa Cina, bahasa Mandarin, bahasa Tamil, bahasa apa sekalipun yang ada di dunia ini, ragam manusia, kemudian kejadian manusia, haiwan, tumbuhan, semuanya kita baca, kita lihat dengan nama Tuhan, iaitu Allah yang telah menciptakan kita semua. Maka Allah yang telah menentukan apa yang akan berlaku dalam muka bumi ini, maka kita hanya mengikut kepada skrip yang telah Allah tentukan kepada kita. Maka belajar fizik, kimia, biologi, sains ataupun kita sains komputer sebagainya, kita belajar dengan niat untuk membesarkan Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Dan dengan ilmu tersebut kita akan memuji dan memuji Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala yang telah menciptakan segala rahsia alam ini untuk kita gunakan. Okay, so saya ambil itu saja, tak baca panjang, tak panjang. So saya ambil satu ayat daripada ada satu blog di internet yang mana saya ambil keratan ayat yang peringkas ini. Berharap kepada Allah itu adalah buah iman, manakala usaha adalah buah amal. Iman dan amal tak boleh dipisahkan. Begitu jugalah doa pengharapan kepada Allah tidak boleh dipisahkan dengan usaha dan amal. Okay? Bermakna bila kita berusaha, kita belajar, kita buat ulang kaji, kamu buat dan sebagainya, itu adalah buah kepada amal. Namun bila kita dah buat segala usaha dan sebagainya, kita kena kembalikan pengharapan kita kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Itu menandakan kita adalah seorang Islam yang beriman, dan kita tidak boleh katakan bahawa ilmu itu adalah ilmu kita ataupun usaha kita adalah usaha kita semata-mata, tapi semua yang atas izin Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Maka kita berusaha, kita buat yang terbaik, kita cari jalan supaya setiap masalah itu dapat diselesaikan. Akhirnya berapa berjaya ataupun tidak, kita kembalikan kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Kita sebagai hamba, kita sebagai makhluk, kita tak ada apa-apa kuasa melainkan kita hanya berharap kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Maka orang yang beriman, dia akan balikkan segala segala usahanya itu, segala kejayaan itu, kita akan mengucapkan alhamdulillah, kita memuji Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Baik, itu saja daripada saya yang untuk tazkirah ringkas. Jadi saya ingat kita nak mulakan terus kepada perbincangan kita pada malam ini. Okey, so bila saya dah masuk kepada perbincangan, saya rasa saya boleh tukar tune kepada bahasa Inggeris kot. Boleh ya? Okey, okey. Para pelajar, apa yang saya tunjukkan dengan suara saya jelas ke ada bunyi gangguan suara daripada luar? Jelas ya? Okey, sebab depan tu dia ada buat rakaman pakai mic, saya takut mengganggu. Kalau semua bagi tanda good okey, maknanya semua jelas dengan apa yang saya cakap lah. Okey. Okey, saya akan tukar kepada tune kepada bahasa Inggeris untuk kita kata permulakan pengajian perbincangan pada malam ini. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to everyone. So now let's take a look at the first question there. Okay, given non-zero vectors P and Q are perpendicular, prove that modulus of P plus modulus of P plus Q in bracket square plus given that here. Okay, P plus Q square equal to modulus of P square plus modulus of Q square. So now for this, modulus of P plus Q square. So for this one here is like we write down property of Q dot P plus Q. Okay, so multiply 1 by 1 each, then it's going to give you P modulus square. Okay, sorry. Okay, so for this one, P dot P plus P dot Q plus Q dot P plus Q dot Q. Okay, dot product here. Okay, so then it give you modulus of P square plus, okay, look at this one here now. P and Q are perpendicular. So P and Q are perpendicular. So when P and Q are perpendicular, then P dot Q equal to 0. So then P dot Q 0 here, P dot Q equal to 0. So then 0 plus 0 plus modulus of Q squared. Okay, so finally it gives you modulus of P squared plus modulus of Q squared. There you go. Okay, so class, when you look at the questions and refer to the marks provided, okay, refer to the marks provided. For question number 1A, there are 4 marks, meaning that please make sure that your working solution or step must at least have 4 different steps showing, okay, telling the progress of the solution. If the the progress, okay, the marks given to you is 4, but then your working solution just 2 or 3 steps. Okay, sometimes it can be acceptable, but most often is not, because every single steps is a marks. Unless for some question, for example, for numerical solution, yes, you are depend more on we call the calculator, so you can just use without showing the step one by one. Okay. Okay, so now question number 1A given here. Question number 1B given that 2 planes pi 1. Okay, we have okay x y z dot with, look at this, we have we have x plus 2y plus z, so 1 2 1 equal to 1, and pi 2 we have x y z, then we have 2 negative 1 and 4 equal to 1. So find an acute angle between the planes pi 1 and pi 2. So now class, as we know that the plane, we are referring to the normal to the plane. Okay, normal, where this is the on the surface of the plane that is at 90 degree. So we have normal. So we got n1 and n2. So for this, we're gonna use that we call theta equal to arc cos of we call n1 dot n2 divided by modulus of n1 modulus of n2. Okay, so firstly, we are going to find out the n1 dot n2 1, and we are going to find out each of these step number 2. Okay, so then n1 dot n2, which is 1 2 and 1, and then 2 negative 1 4. So then dot product in this vector, we are going to multiply r1 with 2, 1 times 2 plus with 2 times negative 1 plus 1 times 4. Okay, so 1 times 2 equal to 2, 2 times negative 1 make it negative 2, plus 1 times 4 equal to 4. Okay, so then next is modulus of n1, which is square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. So square root of 1 square is 1, 2 square equal to 4, plus 1 square is equal to 1. So we got square root of 6. And then modulus of n2, which is square root of 2 square plus negative 1 square plus 4 square. So square root of 2 square equal to 4 plus negative 1 square is 1 plus 4 square equal to 16. Then we got square root of 21. Okay, so now n1 dot n2, you get it 4 here. Modulus of n1 square root of 6, modulus of n2 equal to square root of 21. So it's time for us to substitute the value. Okay, so then theta equal to arc cos of n1 dot n2 equal to 4 divided by modulus of n1 square root of 6 modulus of n2 equal to square root of 21. So use the calculator and then you will get 69.1 degree. Okay, so this is a solution for question number 1, section A. Now, the property of function discrete variable x is given as follows. So determine the value of k. So now, to determine value of k, as we know that the summation of all properties of x, which is equal to 1, which means that property of x equal to 1 plus property of x equal to 2 until the last one here, property of x equal to 6, which is equal to 1. So now we are going to add these properties, each of these one by one. So then we got 1 over k plus 1 over k plus 3 over k plus 2 over k plus 5 over k plus 3 over k equal to 1. Okay, so now let's recall, add all this one by one. 1 plus 1 equal to 2, 2 plus 3 equal to 5, plus 2 equal to 7, 7 plus 5 equal to 7 plus 5 equal to 12, plus the 3 equal to 15 over k equal to 1. So then value of k equal to, value k equal to 15. Okay, so if we rewrite everything here, okay, so this is 1 over, sorry. Okay, so then x, property of x, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 1 over 15, 1 over 15, 3 over 15 or 1 over 5, 2 over 15, 5 over 15, and 3 over 15. So to find question A, E 1 minus 5x. So we need to find expected of x. So expected of x, according to this, we have E 1 minus 5x expected of x, which is summation of x times with probability of x. So which is 1 times 1 over 15 plus 2 times 1 over 15 plus 3 times 3 over 15 plus 4 times 2 over 15 plus 5 times 5 over 15 plus 6 times 3 over 15. And the total of this is, okay, you use a calculator, you count it one by one, and this is 21 over 15, or in decimal, which is 4.2. So use this value, expected of x. So what about this one here now? It is E, what we call negative 5x plus 1, which is negative E 5x plus with 1. Okay, so then, sorry. Okay, negative 5e x plus 1. So negative 5 ex is given there is 4.2 plus with 1. So then it gives you now negative 20. There you go. Okay, so I can rewrite here expected of x, which is 4.2. Okay, now okay, and then because we are going to refer to variance, so variance equal to expected of x squared minus expected of x in bracket square. So we need to find this expected of x squared, which is 1 squared times 1 over 15 plus 2 squared times 1 over 15 plus 3 squared times 3 over 15 plus 4 squared times 2 over 15 plus 5 squared times 5 over 15 plus 6 squared times 3 over 15. So calculate this all and this gonna give you expected of x squared, which is 99 over 5, or in decimal, which is 19 over 8. Okay, so expected of x squared is 19 over 8. So we need to find the variance according to this formula. Okay, so variance of x, which is expected of x squared, 19 over 8. 19 over 8 minus expected of x, which is 4.2 square. And this one here, it give you, okay, 2.16. Or in ratio, which is 54 over 25. Okay, so now let's get back to this one here. So then, okay, so then variant of 2x minus 1, which is, we call 2 square variance of x, 2 square equal to 4, and variance of x 2.16 equal to 8.64. There you go. Okay, so that is a solution for question number 2. Sekejap ya. Okay, so next question is discrete random variable x has a Poisson distribution with parameter of lambda. Using probability distribution, show that probability of x y plus 1 equal given there, given that expect. Okay, so then show that probability of x equal to y plus 1 equal to lambda y plus 1 multiplied with probability of x y. Okay, so now for this question, okay, as we know that probability of x equal to y, which is equal to e power of, okay, okay, lambda to the power of y, lambda to the power of, okay, lambda to the power of y, e power of negative lambda divided by y factorial. Okay, equation 1. And then property of x, which is y plus 1, equal to lambda y plus 1 e power of negative lambda divided by y plus 1 factorial. Okay, and this is an equation number 2. Okay, so now let's make this one as an equation 2 divided by equation 1, which is lambda to the power of y plus 1 e power of negative lambda divided by y plus 1 factorial divided by, okay, lambda to the power of y e power of negative lambda divided by y factorial. Okay, so now a over b divided by c over d, if we bring up above here, so switch the position upside down, it becomes d over c. So bring up here, then become y factorial divided by lambda power of y e power of negative lambda. Okay, so now let's simplify this one by one, which is e power of negative lambda divided by e power of negative lambda. Okay, and then we have lambda power of y plus 1 divided by lambda power of y, and then lambda power of y plus 1 divided by y plus 1 factorial times with y factorial divided by lambda to the power of y. Okay, so now guys, let's take a look at this. Look at y factorial and y plus 1 factorial. Okay, just imagine that if I have something like this, 4 factorial divided by 5 factorial. Look at this, y factorial, y plus 1 factorial, 4 and 5. So this, we can simplify this as 4 factorial divided by 5 times 4 factorial. So we have 4 factorial and 4 factorial. 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial equal to 1. Finally, it becomes 1 over 5. So in this case, it's going to be lambda y plus 1 times with y factorial divided by y plus 1 times with y factorial lambda power of y. So again, we simplify this, and this. So what we get then here now? Okay, 2 divided by 1 means that, okay, this divided by property of x, y here. Okay, 2 divided by 1. So finally, this one is going to give you, okay, and another one, lambda power of y plus 1 divided by lambda to the power of y, as we know that a to the power of n plus n equal to a to the power of n times a to the power of n. So if we divide this by a to the power of n, so then what we get then here? This one here. So if we have a to the power of n, so then what we get here now? From here, lambda y plus lambda power of 1 divided by y plus 1 and then times lambda to the power of y. So again, divide. So this divided by this, So then finally, you get here now is lambda divided by y plus 1. Lambda divided by y plus 1. So now again, class, equation 2 divided by equation 1. We start from here until we get this. So what is our conclusion then here now? Our conclusion here is okay. So then property of x equal to y plus 1 divided by property of x equal to y equal to lambda divided by y plus 1. So just bring this cross multiply, right? Okay, multiply with this one here, so you will get exactly the same as this. Okay, so now what's next? Question number 2. Okay, so now given that expected of x, okay, according to the question, given this and find this, expected of x equal to 1.5. So then probability of x equal to 2. If given of this and lambda equal to 1.5, so then probability of equal to 2, 1.5 to the power of 2, e power of negative 1.5 divided by 2 factorial. So use your calculator and this give you 0.251. Okay, so this one, if you straightly use the formula, so but then if we use the statistical book, it means that x equal to 2, which is property of x greater than or equal to 2 minus property of x greater than or equal to 3. Okay, you may refer to this to statistical book. It gives you 0.4422 minus 0.1912, then it gives you 0.251. Okay, so these are three solution for question section A, question number 1, 2, and 3. So let's go to section B, question number 4. Given Ex equal to 4 minus x, using Newton-Raphson, find the root of equation correct to 4 decimal places. Given that x not equal to 1 over 2. So class, according to the question, it stated that x not equal to 1.2, meaning you are not allowed to use n x naught, begin the x naught with some other values. You are not allowed to use 1.3, not 1.5, not 1.4, not 1.7. Okay, even though mathematically these values can be used, but then once the question stated here, starting with x not equal to 1.2, you are not allowed to use some other mathematical values except x not equal to 1.2. Okay, so now fx equal to ex plus x minus 4. So then this one bring to the side, join up with ex, so negative x become positive and 4 positive then become negative. So f prime x equal to ex plus 1. Okay, so then x naught equal to 1.2, x1 equal to, okay, x n plus 1 equal to xn minus f xn divided by f prime xn. So please remember, this is the formula that we're going to use here now. So x1 equal to 1.2 minus, okay, fx, this one here. So E 1.2 plus 1.2 minus 4 divided by E power of 1.2 plus 1. Use your calculator, and the first value it give you 1.07961. Okay, correct to 4 decimal places, meaning that 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 decimal places as our final answer. So we add extra digit, another extra digit for this, which is 5 decimal places, because we are going to compare between the current and the next. If they are repeating, then that is the final answer then. So then x2 equal to 1.07961 minus e power of 1.07961 plus 1.07961 minus 4 divided by e power of 1.07961 plus 1. Okay, equal to 1.07737 Okay, now look at this 1.0, 1.0, yes, 7 and 7, 9 and 3. They are not repeating. So we need to repeat this process again and again. So x3, okay, for this, the third time, I just write down again, 1.07373. Look at this, 374 and 373. So repeat until the last one here, 1.07373. They are repeating exactly the same until 5 decimal places. So our root or x is 1.0737. There you go. Okay. Question number 1, section B, the first question of section B. Now let's take a look at this one here now. A. Integral of cotangent square 2 theta sine cube 2 theta d theta. Okay, so cotangent is 1 over tangent, which is tangent theta equal to sine theta over cos theta. So cotangent theta or 1 over tangent theta equal to cos theta divided by sine theta. So use this cos 2 theta divided by sine 2 theta, and then sine cube 2 theta d theta. Okay, so then sine cube and then sine square. Okay, this is supposed to be sine square, sorry. Cos square and sine square. So sine cube divided by sine square, 1, and this one here now. Okay, so equal to integral of cos square 2 theta and sine 2 theta d theta. So now class, we take this cos. Okay, we're going to use a substitution, okay, where u equal to cos 2 theta, okay, cos theta, then du equal to differentiate cos negative sine 2 theta. And don't forget that we need to differentiate the function inside, which is 2 theta times 2. This is negative 2 sine 2 theta. Okay, and then d theta. So now guys, look at this. We got this. And what we have here right now is sine 2 theta d theta with negative 2. So then we divide by negative 2 left and right. Then become negative du over 2 equal to sine 2 theta d theta. Okay, negative 1 over 2 sine 2 theta d theta. So then, okay, so now we have u equal to cos 2 theta. Then we have cos 2 theta. So integral of u and then sine 2 theta, sine 2 theta equal to negative du over 2. So then negative 1 over 2 u du. So then integral of 1 over 2 integral of u square over 2 plus c. So then, oh, okay. Okay, I forgot something. Sorry, class. Okay, which is u equal to cos theta. But what we have here right now is cos square. Cos square 2 theta. So it means the integral of u square and then negative 1 over 2 du. So then it is now negative 1 over 2 u cube over 3 plus c, or negative u equal to cos 2 theta cube divided by 6 plus c. Negative 1 over 6 cos cube. Okay, cos cube, or you may write down as negative cos cube 2 theta divided by 6 plus c. There you go. Okay, so these are solution for question number 2A. Okay, and then we move to question number 2B. Okay, class, because this session is, okay, I'm recording this session, so don't worry if I just clear all this. You may recall, watch it again and again and again and write down, okay, tulis mula jawapan selengkap dia. Okay, now use trapezoidal rule to sub force interval to estimate integral of x squared e to the power of x dx from 0 until 2. Okay, class. If we look at this question at the first impression, we might say that the solution of this is using integration by part. But then, because the question wants you to solve clearly here using trapezoidal rule, so then we have no other choices except using that trapezoidal rule. So then, okay, this is A and this is B. So H equal to B minus A divided by N, which is 2 minus 0 divided by 4 subinterval. 4 subinterval means that, okay, so 4 subinterval is subinterval 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is 0 and this is 2, so from 0 to 1, okay, from 0 to this to this to this, they recall have the same distance or width here. So then 0, okay, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 divided by 5. Okay, so 2 minus 0 divided by 5 equal to 0 0.5. From 0, okay, 0 plus 2, 0 0.5, 0 0.5 here. Okay, and then 0 0.5 plus 0 0.5 equal to 1. 1 plus 0 0.5 equal to 1.5. 1.5 plus 0 0.5 equal to 2. So from 0 to 0 0.5, 0 0.5 to 1, 1 to 1.5, and then 2 here. Okay, so now, okay, okay, so then this is we call x squared e to the power of x dx, integral here. And then when x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to, okay, from 0 to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 until 1, x naught, x1, x2, x3, 1.5, and x4 equal to 2. So we got y naught and then y4. Then we get y1, y2, y3. Okay, so for this one, 0, 0 here, which is 0. And then when it comes to 2, this is 9.5562. And the rest of this is 0.41218. This is 2.71828. And this is 10.0838. So the total of this, the sum of this is 29.5562. And then this one here now, 13.21426. The total of this is all here, and 0 plus this give you 29.5562 and 2. So integral of 0 until 2 x squared ex dx equal to, okay, this one here now, okay, we have h 0.5. So 1 over 2 times this 29.55622, and then plus with 13.21426. So this is gonna give you 13.9962. Okay, so this is a solution for question number 2b. Now, fx equal to natural log of x. So ln x is an inverse to the function of gx, inverse function of gx, which is e to the power of x. So just imagine that y and x. So this is e to the power of x. So then this one is ln x. So this is ln x. This is e to the power of x. So we are looking at this one here now. So sketch the graph of a shared region bounded by the fx, x-axis, x1, and x equal to 2. So class, this is just a revision that ln x is an inverse to the function of ex. So the question wants us to sketch the graph. So fx equal to ln x. Why? So why this is natural log of x. So the question wants us to find the shaded region of R bounded by the fx, x-axis, x equal to 1. So class, this is where x equal to 1, and this is where x equal to 2. So this is the area, okay, the question wants from us. So now, to find the area of R, so this is an area of R, area equal to integral from 1 until 2 ln x dx. But then class, do you still remember that we cannot simply or easily integrate ln x just like we call differentiate ln x. Okay, derivative of ln, okay, differentiate of ln x, differentiate of ln x respect to the x is 1 over x. Derivative of ln x respect to the x is 1 over x. But integral of ln x, okay, is not as easy as this one here. So the things that we need to do here now is we are going to use the integration by part as part of the solution process of this integral of 1 until 2 ln x dx. So u and dv. So just imagine that there is 1 here. So we're taking this ln because using the LATE, log, algebra, trigo, and exponential function, log come first. So u equal to ln x. And when we have 1 here, integral of 1 dx. So du equal to 1 over x dx and v equal to x. Okay, so integral of ln x dx equal to uv x ln x minus integral of v, which is x, and du is 1 over x dx. Okay, so x divided by x. So now it is now x ln x minus integral of 1 dx. So it is now x ln x minus an x plus c. So now, guys, girls, it's time for us to find the value of this r. Integral from 1 until 2 ln x dx equal to x ln x minus x from 1 until 2. Okay, so just imagine that if I substitute with 2 here, 2 ln 2 minus 2 minus 1 natural log of 1 minus 1. As we know that natural log of 1 equal to 0. So natural log of 1 equal to 0 times 1 equal to 0. So we got 2 natural log of 2 minus 2 negative times negative positive plus 1. So we got 2 ln 2 minus 1. Okay. So this is, okay, unit squared. Okay. So this is an area for ln x from x equal to 1 until x equal to 2. Now, if this area we rotate 360 degree to the y-axis, you will get something like this. Okay, it's just like a vase. Okay, macam pasu, rotated 360 upon x-axis, through x-axis. So now, which one that I gotta change? Clear then. This one. Okay, volume equal to pi integral of y square dx, which is pi integral of y square natural log of x square dx. Okay, so again, we're going to use the integration by part. U equal to ln x square and dv equal to 1 dx. Integrate this left and right. So then du equal to 2 ln x, differentiate ln 1 over x, and differentiate x equal to 1 dx. So then 2 ln x divided by x, and then v equal to nx. So now I'm going to clear this to give a way for volume. Okay, so area dah selesai. And then for volume, okay, v equal to integral of pi y square dx by integral of ln x square dx. So uv 2x ln x divided by x minus integral of v du. Okay, uv. Sorry. Okay, uv. So x ln x square minus integral of v du to ln x divided by x dx. Okay, x here. Okay, so guys, girls, we got x ln x square minus 2. Again, integral of ln x still there. Integral of ln x dx. So for this part, you need to refer to this. The first one there. Integral of ln x dx equal to x ln x minus x ln x minus x. Sekejap Saya rasa laptop macam dah macam malap bateri, saya kena charge jap. Oh, belum. Okay. So please refer to the first step that we did in the beginning. So this is the one that we're going to use here. So x ln x square minus 2 in bracket of x ln x minus x. Substitute the value from 1 until 2. Substitute from 1 until 2. For this, you find that, make sure that its value is 0.592. Okay. This is for question C. Find the value rotated 360 degree about x-axis. Okay. Question number 4. According to this, we get dt over dt equal to negative k t minus m. Okay. So this is house of t and this is house of dt, small t. Okay. So 1 divided by t minus m dt equal to negative k dt. Okay, separable variables. Separable variables. So then we integrate this left and right. So we can come up with natural log of t minus m dt equal to negative kt plus c. Okay, and then come up with e left and right. It's going to give you t minus m equal to e power of negative kt plus c. So which is e negative of kt times e to the power of c, where this we e power of c we replace the capital letters of a. So we got a e power of negative kt with t minus m. So this is the equation that we're looking for then. So express t in the term of time t. Okay, first question, 5 marks is already here now. A bowl of soup is removed from oven with temperature 60. What is the temperature after 5 minutes? Is K is 0.04. Assuming temperature of surrounding is 26.9. Okay. Okay, so according to the question here again, and surrounding temperature is M. And given here, temperature of surrounding is 26.9. So temperature of surrounding, which is M, T minus 26.9 equal to, okay, given K is 0.04. So A e power of negative 0.04 and T. Okay. According to this one here, a bowl of soup is removed from an oven with temperature of 60 degree. Okay. So when T equal to 0, then the temperature is 60 degree. And M equal to 26.9. So then 60, this one here, 60 minus 26.9 equal to A e power of negative 0.04 T. Okay, this one, 60 minus 26.9 is 33.1 equal to uh, okay, saya silap sikit on the. Oh, when T equal to 0, sorry, T equal to 0. Okay, because T equal to 0, so T equal to 0 here now. So E power of 0 equal to 1. So then A equal to 33.1. So then T equal to 26.9 plus 33.1 E power of negative 0.04 times T. There you go. So when T equal to 5, what is the temperature after 5 minutes? When T equal to 5, so then T equal to 26.9 plus 33.1 E power of negative 0.04 and T equal to 5. So finalize here, it gave you a we call approximate to 54 degree. There you go. Kejap saya nak kena sambung ke punca apa? Later kejap. Okay. So next question. A number of vehicles owned by the resident in the house estate, X discrete random variable with a distribution here. Okay. So for this one here now, find a property the resident has more than 2 vehicles. So resident has more than 2 vehicles, property of X greater than 2, which is property of X equal to 3 plus property of X equal to 4. Okay, because we have here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the maximum until 4 here. So then for this, when X, property of X equal to 3, when X equal to 3 and 4, the properties is X. For the first one here, 3 divided by 3 plus 1 factorial plus with 4 divided by 4 plus 1 factorial. And what about this one here now? They give you 3 over 24 plus with 3 over 24 plus 4 over 120. Is that it? Okay, because x divided by x plus 1 factorial. Ada yang saya tinggal ke? 3, x equal to 3. Okay guys, cuba tengok jap. Saya macam ragu sikit dah dengan jawapan yang disediakan ni. Ada perasan tak? X divided by x plus 1 factorial. Question number 5. It's equal to 3. 3 divided by 3 plus 1 equal to 4. Oh, 4 factorial yang kan 4 square. Sorry. 4 factorial. Okay, saya tersilap silap sangka. So, 3 divided by 3 plus 1 equal to 4 factorial, which is 3 divided by 4 factorial, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So 4 times 3 equal to 12, 12 times 2, 24, so 3 over 24. So 3 over 24 and then 4 divided by 4 plus 1, 5 factorial, which is 4 divided by 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So 5 times 4, 420, 60, 120. Yes, that's it. Saya tersilap. Saya akan square tadi. Sorry. And then, so for this, it gives you 19 over 120, or you have a calculator with you, just press the calculator. So I get here 0.1583. Okay, so then next is to find the cumulative distribution. Find the cumulative distribution, which means that cumulative, which is 0 first for x less than or equal to 0, and then okay, so 1 over 120. So when x equal to 1, 1 over 1 plus 1 equal to 2. 1 over 2 factorial, which is 1 over 2. And then when x equal to 2, 2 divided by 2 plus 1 equal to 3. 3 factorial, 3 times 2 times 1 equal to 6. Then 3 divided by 3 plus 1 equal to 4. 4 factorial, 4 times 3, 12 times 2, 24. And then 4 over 120. So, cumulative distribution function. Cumulative distribution function means that we add 1 by 1, accumulate until last final one, we must get it equal to 1. So, for this, it gives you 1 over 120 for x in between 0 until 1, and then 61 over 120 for x in between 1 until 2, and then 101 over 120 for x in between 2 until 3, and then 29 over 30 for x in between 3 until 4, and then 1 for x greater than or equal to 4. So this is the cumulative distribution function. Okay, so the median, where is the median? Median means that the middle. So according to this, the total is 120. Half of 120? Half of the 20 is 60, right? So the approximate is 61 over 20. So the median equal to 1. So median equal to 1 says that F1 equal to 61 over 120 approximate to 0.5. Menghampiri 0.5. Okay. Okay, we got another 2 question, 5, 6, and 7. Hopefully that I can end up before 10:45. And then let y equal to 30x plus 10 be the monthly fee imposed on security property. Find expected of monthly expected. Okay, so then here now expected of x equal to okay, saya tersilap. Saya sepatutnya kekalkan jadual tadi. Okay. I need to okay, so for this one here now, 0, 1 over 2, 2 over 6, 3 over 24, and then 4 over 120. So for this expected of x, which is summation of x times probability of x, so it is now 0 times sorry, it is supposedly 101 over 120. One over 120, so then 0 times 120 over 3 plus 1 times 1 over 2 plus 2 times 2 over 6 plus 3 times 3 over 24 plus 4 times 4 over 120. So for this, you give you 1.675. So then, according to this, is at 30 EX plus 10, okay, 30 EX plus 10, which is 30 E expected of X, which is 1.675 plus 10 equal to 60.25. Okay, so this is solution for question C. Question 6. The time for patient to experience complication in a week after heart surgery as continuous random variable is given there. Okay. Fx equal to, so we got 2, 1 minus x. So x 0 until 1 and then 0 otherwise. So which means that just imagine that from 0 until 1, from 0 until 1 number line here. So the function is 2 times 1 minus x. So beside this and here where the function are all 0. So now the question said find the cumulative distribution of x and estimate its median. So now just imagine that for x less than 0, integral from negative infinity until t until x 0 dt, which is equal to 0. Okay, from negative infinity until somewhere approaching to 0, less than here now. Just imagine from negative infinity until 0 and passing through here until x equal to 1. So for x in between 0 until 1 here, negative infinity until x 0 dt plus 0 and then 0 until x to 1 minus t dt. Okay, so now class, this is 0 And then for this one here now, 2 times 1 equal to 2. So 2t minus 2t squared over 2 from 0 until x. Okay, so for this one here now, so for this, it gives you 2x minus x squared minus 0 and 0. So 2 to x minus x squared. Okay, and then for x greater than 1 means that from negative infinity passing through this we call border to 0 until 1 and to this one here now. So integral of this plus integral of this plus integral of this. So integral of 0 dt from negative infinity until 0 plus 2 1 minus x, okay, 1 minus t dt from 0 until 1 plus with 1 to x 0 dt, where this equal to 0, integral of 0 equal to 0, only this thing one left here now. So let's see what is the result of this. Okay, 2 times 1 equal to 2. Integral of respect to t, 2t minus 2 times x, 2x. We got 2x squared over 2, so we got x squared from 0 until 1. So 2 times 1 equal to 2, 2 squared equal to 4 minus 0 and 0. Oh, 2, okay, wait. 2x squared over 2. Sorry, x squared over 2. Okay, so substitute 1 here. 1 times 2 equal to 2. 1 square is 1. 1 over 2. Oh, saya silap, saya silap. Sorry. Saya silap. It's supposedly, this is 2 over 2x squared over 2. So 2 divided by 2 equal to 1. Sorry. So 2 times 1 equal to 2 minus 1 square is 1 minus x 0, 0 and 0, 0 equal to 1. So then cumulative density function, distribution function of this is, okay, the first is 0 for x less than 0, 2x minus x squared for x in between 0 until 1, and 1 for x greater than 1. So the median of this, median, okay, because we only have, okay, this function is 0 and this function is 0. We only have a function in between here. So just imagine that if you can use this 0 until m, where 2, 1 minus x dx equal to 0.5 using this one here now. Okay. Okay, median pertengahan 0.5 bahagi 2. So then, so median integral from 0 until m to 1 minus x dx equal to 0.5. So then 2 times 1 equal to 2. So we got 2x minus 2x squared over 2 from 0 until m equal to 0.5. So then here now substitute x equal m first, 2m minus m squared, and then minus with substitute with 0 and 0, 0 equal to 0.5. Okay, so we got 2m minus m squared minus 0.5 equal to 0. Class, you may use a calculator or may use a formula. Formula of x equal to negative b plus minus square root of, okay, negative b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so use this formula, or you may straightly use a calculator to find the value of x. Because this is quadratic, if you find the two values of m, find the reasonable of m then. Okay, according to the answers given here, m equal to 0.2928. Okay, let's say one of the value of m is negative and another of 1m is 0.2928. So, because we only have a function in between 0 until 1, which one reasonable then? Of course, not negative value, because 0.2928 lies in between 0 until 1. So, this is the value of m that we're looking for. Okay. Calculate, okay, mean and variance of x, calculate variance of 3 minus 2x. Okay, cumulative, okay, find the mean and variance. Mean and variance. So, mean expected of x equal to integral of x fx dx. So then, so we straightly come up with integral of x to 1 minus x dx. For this one here, okay, x times 2 times 1, 2x. X times 2 times negative f minus 2x squared dx. Then we get 2x squared over 2 minus 2x cubed over 3 from 0 until 1. Okay, so substitute 1 here, 1 squared minus 2 over 3 minus, substitute x with 0 here and 0 here, 0 equal to 1 minus 2 over 3 equal to 1 over 3. Okay, expected of x squared, because we like to find the variance. Okay, the mean is all here, 1 over 2. So to find the variance, we need to find expected of x squared, integral of x squared to 1 minus x dx. So 2 times x squared times 1, 2x squared minus 2x squared times x, 2x cubed dx. So we got 2x cubed over 3 minus 2x over 4 divided by 4 from 0 until 1. So 2 over 3x cubed minus 1 over 2x power 4 from 0 until 1. So substitute x with 1 here, 1, 2 over 3 minus 1 power 4, 1, 1 over 2 minus, substitute with 0 and 0, 0. So finally, this gives you 6, 3 times 2, so 2 times 2 equal to 4, minus 2 times 3, 1 times 3 equal to 3, then we get 1 over 6. So variance of x, so variance of x equal to expected of x squared minus expected of x squared here. So expected of x squared, 1 over 6 minus expected of x. Expected of x, 1 over 3. 1 over 3 squared. And it is 1 over 18. So then, variance of 3 minus 2x equal to negative 2. variance of x and 3 equal to 0. So then negative 2 square equal to 4. Variance of x is 1 over 18 or 0.056 equal to 0.224. Okay, so we almost reached the last final question before we end the session for tonight. Okay. Sorry, minum jap. Okay, lifetime of this size battery is produced by local factory, normally distributed. X normally distributed with mean of 11.5 and standard deviation is 0.8. Standard deviation is 0.8, so variance is 0.8 square. Okay. Suppose the battery is selected random from battery's production line. Calculate the probability that the battery's lifetime is between 9.5, 11.5, correct to 1 decimal places. So in this case, X in between 9.5 and, sorry, and 11.5. So then it is now probability of Z. Okay, 9.5 minus 11.5 divided by 0.8, whereas because standard deviation divided by 11.5 minus 11.5 divided by 0.8. So then we got negative 2.5 Z and 0 here. So class. Okay, divide by half, so negative 2.5 here and between 0. So means that here now class, just imagine that if I change the position of this, so and then we can put 2.5 here, so we come up with probability of Z greater than 0 minus probability of Z greater than 2.5. Or might be this one here, we can come up with a 0.5. Okay, 0.5. Half. 0.5 minus this one here, which is 0.5 minus 0.0062, which is 0.4938 or approximate to 0.5. Okay, suppose 10 batteries are selected at random from factory's production line. Calculate probability that at most 3 batteries have lifetime between 9.5 and 11.5. Okay, so then for this one here now, probability of X in equal less than H, at least. Okay, at most. Okay, let's look at this. At most maknanya paling besar. Paling besar 3 batteries. So 3, 2, 1 and 0. So then it is now here 0.975. Oh, wait. This is for, okay, just now this is for question A1 and this is A2. Question of A2 here. The probability that the battery lifetime is less than H bar is 0.79. Determine the value of H. So for this one here now, probability of Z less than or equal to H minus 11.5 divided by 0.8, which is 0.975. So probability of equal Z greater than H minus 11.5 divided by 0.8. Look at this, the sign change. So then 0, okay, 1 minus this, it give you 0.025. Okay, so then h minus 11.5 divided by 0.8 is 0.025. No, sorry. Okay, the reading from this, it give you 1.96. Okay, so then cross multiply and plus with this one here, then h equal to 13.068. Okay. Okay, so I think that I need to rush and end up this as soon as possible because which I think that I'm quite tired here now. But then I do believe that all of you have something have works to do too. So okay. So the next question is suppose 10 batteries are selected. Okay. 10 batteries are selected random from the factory's production calculate probability that at most 3 batteries. So then by P approaching to 0.5, then we gonna use that y binomially distributed with 10 and 0.5. Okay, so then probability of y less than or equal to 3, which is 1 minus probability of y greater than 3. Or because we are changing into binomial, so then every sign matters here. So 1 minus probability of y greater than or equal to 4. So then 1 minus 0.8281. So then we got 0.1719. Okay. And then the last one here, if 100 batteries selected under blah, 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 okay, for batteries rotation, approximate the probability that from 48 to 51 batteries a lifetime. So then that's why we normally distributed. Okay, because the numbers of n is 50. 100 batteries, and the probability of success is 25. 50 and 25. So then the probability of this Z, which is 47.50. Probability of 47.5 minus 50 divided by standard deviation square root of 25 Z and 51.5 minus 50 divided by square root of 25. So for this, okay, for this, which is 1 minus probability of Z greater than 0.5 minus probability of Z greater than 0.3. So then it is 1 minus 0.3085 minus 0.3821. Then finally give you 0.3094. Okay, so class, I think that for the first time for this semesters, I recall come up with a discussion of clone PSPM question. It's not just part of the discussion, but also as a revision because this session is recorded. Then I'll share the recording session with all of you through WhatsApp and Telegram, and I'll upload to my YouTube channel. So hopefully that it helps you to repeat, watch again and again and again. If you have any questions or doubt, then you may refer to the these videos. So okay, so now kelas kita dah sampai ke penghujung kan? Okay, So to be continued, happy studying and reviewing. Good luck in the PSPM 2 and do your best. So dengan kata-kata ini, I announce that our discussion for tonight kita tangguhkan, and hopefully that these videos benefit and helps you in your studies until we meet again in other session or series. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day. Terus ulang kaji, tengok pada mana tutorial yang masih belum siap, sudah siapkan, dan jangan lupa esok datang kelas seperti biasa. Terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum. Selamat sejahtera.